look at that, we're back. All right. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to think. There we go. What the heck was I doing? Oh god, that's right, I'm down a loth. What the heck am I gonna do?
I'm here.
Am I a wizard? Steward got anything to say? My lady, I have heard terrible things. I worried you would not return. Is it true that there are riots in Defiance Bay? And that Avar Wolfgren has been slain? Yep. How terrible. But I am glad you are unharmed, my lady. I can only hope that the city recovers. What does it say to the keep? Word of Caed Nua is spreading far and wide. I expect we'll be receiving visitors from every corner of the world soon. I can't tell you how wonderful it is, seeing this place restored to its original grandeur. Thank you, my lady. This keep only reflects what you have done for us. A monument, if you will. I've kept you too long, haven't I? I'll give you my report. They who woke the stars. Kana's on that. Group of death-fixated brigands attacked me as I traveled through. He proved unprepared to meet his own death and begged for imprisonment instead. Finished in 6 days. I don't think I have anything else to build, and you guys have all the things. Crap, what am I gonna do for 6 days without a loft? He's busy. You know, I guess I could bring the druid and see how that works. Alright, I'm gonna have to level him though. He's tiny. And has 1 ear. Wow, that's a lot of unlocks. What the heck do they all do? Yeah, I think he's gonna need lore to get the spells. Wild Strike Burn, what does that do? Corrode. Okay, so basically when he's in his spell stances. I like that one. Get some more lore in there. Charm Beast. I like Mile Thorns. There we go. Which one did I give everybody? The one to resolve? Yeah, I did. A dear noblewoman has come seeking employment. 6. Ooh. Do I have anybody that I'm working with right now that's just giving me prestige? Sure, why not? Where is the prison? Can I actually go visit the prisoners, I wonder? I wonder if I could like take all the books that I have and just put them here. I'm totally doing this. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Take all the books I have and just put them on the shelf. Apparently I have to do this one by one, but whatever. Worth it. It works. Whatever, I can just do it once. There we go. Ha ha ha. Awesome. Now, I wonder if I can put the cats here. I'll have to see. Hold on. Because it would be cute to have the cats just wandering around the library. And maybe this guy. Okay, maybe all the pets just be wandering in the library, because that would be kind of funny. Alright. What does that say? This map shows the Deerwood's old colonial settlement called New Dun Road is marked by the place at the present day, Defiance Bay. let's see what this is telling me. That looks about right. Wait, no, that doesn't look right at all. How did you get over there, you silly butt? Alright. Guess I should figure out what the heck I'm gonna do while Loth is out doing his thing. I try to find that. I don't think I can take the ogres on. I think the ogres are probably a little out of my league right now. Well, I can go return the heads, the bounties, right now. As soon as it loads.
Gelade, well done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
Good day, stranger.
Our chief exec is dead. That ought to make the Valewood a little safer for a time. Here's your reward. I took down the dweller. To relief of the merchants, I'm sure. Here's the coin they were offering. Farewell. So we got those two down. What's this? Nothing new to report. Taxes. Lost 200 bandits. The arrow collected. Cool. Let's see what is next. I think these are tasks, yeah. Sly Sidrel. Yeah, I didn't see anybody at Margaret's Fork. I'm gonna try going back there. That one might be easier to claim than the frickin' ogre, but then again, I'm probably gonna have to go back to that place and fight stuff so that I can get better at not sucking at the combat.
This place, as beautiful as it can be.
Wait, nope, I can actually go this way. I wasn't here around nighttime last time, so maybe they're here now?
On the hunt.
Let's see. Nope, still not here. Still a whole lot of nothing. Really, you guys were in the one corner that I hadn't seen yet.
That one hit through.
Hey, Blue, come back. Okay, Blue, why are you not protecting me from this butt? There you go. Oh, did you just get charmed? You both did. Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic.
It's no use.
Moe. Ixiana.
Hey, I didn't die. Awesome. Almost did. Drake's Bell. Two-handed sword. Oh, still won't matter. Okay. Cool. Got that guy. I've had a grimoire, but no one else to give it to. Alright, well, this guy's dead. Alright, well, I guess I could try the ogres. See how well that goes. First and foremost, quick save. Next. Up. I don't like that. Whoa! I'm dead! Look at all these people that are just gonna kick my butt. So, you need to do this now. What can you do? You know, I forgot to set your AI. That's gonna suck.
My mind feels sharp as...
The Faru. Mow it.
She's gonna need to attack.
That's for my friends. I'm in.
Nope, she's not doing it.
That one. Hit.
You need to do... No, that's a restore critical I want.
Let me try again. Mow it. Mow it. Fixie Anna.
It's no use.
Mow it. See Anna.
I'm no help here.
something?
This is not working. Why is that not working?
Arthur!
Alright, why did you... Alright, fine. Let me attack her. Except you...
The ankle!
Ah, dang it.
Breathe, ooh. Ligna. Moe.
I'm here.
Moe. Ana.
Well, I don't think this is the ogre I was looking for. But they're dead, so that's good.
I'm here.
I think we have wood durants, swollen eye. We're just gonna sleep. I think sleep is good.
Laying low.
Just in case. Ah, there he is. This is gonna be interesting.
I'm here.
Fire! Mow it! Ana!
Freros! Seres!
Oh, okay, they got him on the ground. That's why he's prone and unable to do anything.
Something?
Yeah, the bears are now mine, apparently. He's a paladin of some sort. I still can't get up. I can't heal myself.
That one hit!
The druid has...
Yeah, I figured as much. Oh, you started to, and then you stopped.
That's for my friends!
There we go.
Freros! Seres!
Yeah, there he goes. He doesn't get second wind? I mean, what the heck's going on with that?
Hate seeing a little.
Alright, well. This is gonna suck. And she can take somebody over. Who can she take over? Okay, so it didn't work on the matron, which is great. Try again. The rest of us try to kill the wise guy. Alright, well, we got him. Alright. I don't know. They're resistant to frost. Looks like. news. Finally. And hello, Jeffy. And that guy's head. What's this? The bones have been snapped and crushed by massive teeth. Kana returns. Ooh, what does it say? They who woke the stars. Though backed by the money and spies of 2 Valayan dukes, Kana had difficulty cracking the Glenfathan astronomer's code. Many of the Glenfathans who initially appeared helpful turned out to be saboteurs who believed that outsiders could not be trusted with Glenfathan's secrets. A series of ambushes and difficult chases through Air Glenfath eventually brought Kana face to face with the great-great-great-granddaughter of one of the Orlan astronomers who predicted the Lover's Tide. She threatened to destroy the key to translating the cipher, but Kana was able to negotiate a limited translation of the key astronomical information. In the end, the Valayan dukes were a bit disappointed. What?
I need you down here right now.
Okay, coming. Oh wow, nothing to wake you up. Like your house almost burning down because the stove caught on fire. Whee! Okay, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's cool. I believe everything is fine. Oh my god. Okay. I think I'm good. I think we're good. Just a little freaked out though. Everything's cool though. Alright, what was I talking about? Alright, ambushes. In the end, the Valayan Dukes were a bit disappointed as they had hoped to learn additional secrets of Glanfathan astronomy. However, even the information Kana recovered was fascinating to the Valayan astronomers. And we got a constellation cloak. Ooh. Cool. And that was it there.
I'm here.
Who am I gonna give the cloak to? Because that cloak sounds sexy. It's not here though. Where is it? I want my cloak. Where's that cloak? Maybe it's on Kana.
I'm here. Be cautious. Be constant.
It's no trouble. There you go.
Bracers of deflection and fenwalkers. Cool. Anything else in here? No? Nothing? Oh, okay. I think... what am I wearing? What's he wearing? He's got a spear and a wand. Apparently I don't have anything better than a fine spear. I think I can give him that. That looks cool. Is he wearing fine leather? But I may have to cut out on the stream if the house alarm goes off. The mechanics, I mean, they're typically, I don't know, I guess they're like typical of this type of genre. They're kind of interesting and kind of neat. It feels like I'm playing a D&D game for all intent and purposes, but at the same time, that means there's a ton of stuff that, like, you know, the druid has. I just put the druid in my party now because I lost my wizard for a little bit, and I had just started understanding some of the spells and things like that, and now I've just totally tossed another wrench into the whole thing because now I have to relearn all the spells. But just in general, though, this is like not my, like, this style of play, I guess, is just not my forte. Like, I'm more, I don't want to have to focus on 6 entire different characters, as in, like, their abilities and everything like that. There's a plethora of them, and there's multiple ways that you can attack pretty much anything. But at the same time, it means that I have to learn however many different ways to do so, and it just, like, even on normal, this seems kind of rough. Or just not a play style that I, like, enjoy off the bat, I guess. It's still the story, though. The story is what keeps me going, because the story is really good. I really like the story in this. He's totally wearing this, because why not? Because it's hilarious. That's why. Or I can give him this. Yeah, that's all I'll do. I can totally wear that hat. I don't have any belts or rings to give him, so he's just gonna have to suck it up. Move fast, go faster. Be powerful. Sure. Okay, I think he's outfitted now. Yep. I probably should have slept in there, but that's okay. I'll do it now. Ah, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, the real time, that's why I think, especially when I was first started playing this, I think that's what threw me for the biggest loop, was the fact that you know, you pause and you're doing your stop and go, the strategy of bringing everything around, but, like, I'm a big fan of, like, I like the BioWare games, and I'm a big fan of like, the Dragon Age way of doing things, not Origins so much as Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition, where, like, yeah, you can have some strategy and some moving around, but for the most part, you're focusing on a very much smaller party. The abilities are a little bit more, oops, oh crud. The abilities are a bit more, oh, no, I can't do that from here. So I'm just gonna do this spell because, nope, I gotta wait until he gets over there. So you're just gonna run over there. And then hopefully, you're gonna run right there. You didn't get, please tell me that wasn't you. No, it's blue. Okay, cool.
Architect work and rock!
Oops. Sorry, love. Or sorry, Eater.
Work! Need to try.
Moe X.
Wow, okay, that spell is pretty cool.
Certainly.
Hireling for pig. Woo!
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
That's right, I forgot that when I did this last time, I had to reload. But yeah, so far so good. I'm not doing too horrible. It just seems like you have to pay more attention to things. And while I'm not 100% a fan of just button smash and go, I do like a little bit less micromanaging in my gameplay. Yeah, I think that's about it. Alright, I can leave now, so I can go ahead and return to Caed New and give them the heads and see if there's any more bounties for much more difficult things.
Not as beautiful as the Anguithan ruins near my home, but your fortress is impressive in its own little way.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
It's longer before Loth is back. Oh, he's back in 15 hours. Good. Oh, that's right. The place I want to go is all the way over here. I know that tyranny is done by the same people. Is it is it still 6 party members, or is it like, what's the difference in tyranny versus pillars?
Hello!
See, I'm here to claim for no otherwise. Whew, smells as bad as he looked. Good work. Here's the bounty. And Sly Cyril's dead. Good work. They'll be celebrating in New Hammer soon enough. Here's the bounty. What's the most recent visit? Found a few new offers. Let's see what I have here. A couple of big names on here this time around. There's Daroth Grimalt, a vampire, and this priest the Crucible Knights are after. Also have a bounty here for the Green Death. And those last ones from the Glenfothans and Imbrowswell. Seems they're after a looter. Daroth Grimalt's some kind of rabble-rouser, fancies himself a visionary. Thing is, they've tried killing him before. It didn't stick. Now the vampires set up some kind of cult in the catacombs beneath the Copper Lane district of Defiance Bay. The Ducal Palace wants him removed permanently. I wonder who's in there right now. Very cool. Yeah, Tyranny is next on my list of games to play once I finish this one and finish the DLC for this, story-wise at least. Thorfinn, High Priest of the Scattered God, has been desecrating gravesites all over Deerwood. No idea what he's looking for, but he and his men killed a squad of Crucible Knights sent to stop him, and now they want his head. Last known setting was in the Eastern Wood. Some alchemist in Mercy Vale wants the head of Glasdiel the Troll, also known as the Green Death. The fellow didn't say what he wanted it for, only that he's willing to pay very well. If that suits you, I'd suggest you look or Glasdial in Le Ramen. Who are the Glenthossans after? Songsmith Roska, a Norwich chanter. She and her associates have been looting in Methian ruins, and the Glentothans at Ibrail's Well want her to pay for her crimes. And they'll pay us to see it done. Roska's at a camp outside of Clibon Relag. Alright. Hey! We got some leveling. Woo! I'm the rogue, so I'm doing that. Nice. I think heal companion should be good. We'll bank those 5 for the next athletics. Oh, nice. A freebie spell in here? Considering I use this one all the time, I think that's going to be good. I think my hubs is actually playing Tyranny right now, and just looking over his shoulder, seeing the game itself, definitely looks similar to this one. Cool. Alright.
Gelade, well done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
Oh, wait. Okay, I thought that said 6 out of 8, and I was like, did I lose 2 people? What happened? Stormwall Gorge. Westernwood. And the Copperland Catacombs. Oh, I'm gonna go to the gorge first. While I'm here, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and boost my... That looks good. What's in the Eastern Wood? Supplicant has arrived from Twin Elms seeking $1,000 or 1,000 copper pieces or an escort. Oh yay, and warn them in time for their escape. Lord Berman's lands lie abandoned, but no blood has been shed. Cool. I've heard good things about Tyranny too, so I mean, like, I think that it's probably going to be worth it, because I like I said, I like this game, but at the same time, good god, the combat is just not my normal cup of tea. If ignored, minus minor reputation, payoff. I'll come back to him, don't worry about you. Let's see if I can find where this...
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
But yeah, so far I'm having fun. I mean, I've gotten to a point now where I still really want to finish it, so... This is gonna be fun. Nope. Now we're going after the ranger. You need to do that. Did the ranger die? Yeah, I guess it did. First I'm gonna kill all your friends, and then I'm gonna kill you. Because you're the priest. And instead myself done. What's this? Coat of ill payment. Ooh, interesting. Peregrina. Pelagina has now leveled. I need a banquet for her athletics, so... What's this? Nice, that one's cool. done. Get my friends out of their frickin' mind control. That's good.
I'm here.
Got one.
They probably got one dug for me, too. Hope they gave me a nice spot.
I say the Eothasian leads the way.
The work of a community, ignorant and vengeful.
I got
Look there.
headphones on. Oh, hey, look at that. Ooh, Torque of the Falcon's Eyes. Nice. Got headphones on, and for some reason, one of the background noises in the game just made it sound like suddenly my alarm, my house alarm was going, or my smoke alarm was going off, and I was like, whoop. Alright, well, there's one bounty. Gonna save, and then possibly go to. I'm in the Eastern Wood. There's a vampire that's in the Copperlane Catacombs. I got the Eastern Wind guy. Green Death is in Stormwall Gorge. Let's see where that is. Ah, it's over here. I think I'm gonna quickly stop by Cade Nua so I can go ahead and get that supplicant and not get him ignored.
Not as beautiful as the Anguithan ruins near my home, but your fortress is impressive in its own little way.
There she is. Or not. Supplicant, there he is. Important matter which requires your attention. Oh, do I have
I'm
to
here.
approach you? Okay. I don't have any more questions. Send escort. Oh, okay. We'll send tank with you. Didn't realize that I couldn't do that there. Alright. I'm tempted to say auto-resolve because, but I don't know if these things like scale. I'm gonna manually resolve it just in case. Next time I might auto-resolve it, but we'll see if I have a problem with defeating the guy or not. These guys. Okay, sellswords, gold pack, paladin, sellswords. No, that's right here. Wait. many bears. Nope. I want you guys to focus on this dude. And I need you guys to focus on this dude.
Do you see?
I'm wondering if I should just do that.
My thoughts were dulled.
No, Blue, you need to go back to this guy. People, it's okay though.
My thoughts were dulled.
Ta-da! That lightning is pretty badass. But I think it hits everybody, like even your own party, so I'm like kind of using it dangerously. I'm pretty sure that it can also stun everybody in your party.
Gelade.
Yeah, it's a druid
Well
spell.
done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
May Wal watch your step.
And he's back. And he's level. And I need to bank it, apparently. Ooh, chain lightning. Okay, what second level spell should he just be able to access? Yeah, I like that one. Okay, and I think there's a couple of grimoires that I should be handing to him. Oh, what's this? Infuse with Vital Essence. Infuses the caster with vitality, giving them a temporary increase to maximum endurance and health. Neat. And this is... Caster becomes able to see an enemy's weaknesses and vulnerabilities as though he was physically tangible, increasing the chance of landing a crit. Okay, so it increases your crit against somebody. Iron Skin. That's an AoE, but that's something that can hurt everyone. Oh, cool. Excellent. Alright. What do you got for spells that you've got here right now? I like leaving allies unscathed. That's a nice one. don't need that on there anymore, as I have it. Kind of like increasing his crit. That sounds like a good idea. There we go.
I'm here.
Okay. I can at least drop off the bounty I do have.
Good day to you.
Seems like crossing the Knights tends to lead to a bad end. They pay well enough anyway. Here you go. That's it. So that guy's gone. Storm Wall Gorge, I think it is. I think I should go to the Copperlands first, and then I'll go to the Gorge.
I must say, I'm impressed.
Where is it? Did I go the wrong way? I did. Where are the catacombs? Wonder if they're over there. Yeah, we'll find out.
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
Must be prepared to get punched by Pellegina in case she needs to knock somebody out of being taken over. This is where that other guy was. Nope, no person here. Oh, this is probably it. Yep. is. Yeah, I guess it's if the person is mind controlled or charmed or whatever. The new ability that she learned, it's called the Aegeus of Loyalty. If they are under dominate or something like that, if she hits them, then they lose the dominate, or at least there might be a chance that they lose the dominate or something like that. Everybody but blue needs to go after that thing. Yep. Okay, so Pallegina, I need you to hit Aloth real quick. There we go. Yay! See, it worked. That was awesome, actually. Just like a nice little smack upside the head. Alright, what does he have? That's gonna be fun. Chain lightning, that sounds fun.
Lava will be on seek!
Alright, you...
Away.
And also that. And also that, and also... She just stopped. Holy crap. Alright, what did we all just get hit with? We're terrified? I don't want to be terrified. Okay, those of us that are stuck in the gunk, let's go. Why are you stuck in the gunk? There we go. You need to heal thyself, healer.
Mo. Moeth Ixiana. Moeth Ixiana.
Just that.
I'm here.
Bring me his head. Alright, well. That was quick. Ring finger added. Quest expires in 3 days. Rewards. Nihan was a Glenfathan murderer who was notorious for both his brutality and his ability to avoid capture by the tribe's best hunters. When he was finally captured and put to death, his body was buried in a secret place near Clanban Malag. Rao had given him the unusual recommendation in the hopes that the Enwithin rune would capture the killer's soul and prevent him from returning to the wheel. Just during a recent cleansing celebration, an Olan child stumbled across Nevin's grave. Not realizing what she had found, she told her parents, who guessed what it was, and in turn told other members of their tribe. Within a day, Nidhin's burial site had been plundered by a few foolhardy Glenfathans, the body carried away for ritual purposes. All that remained was the ringer from his right hand. The Namfath opposed the use of Nidham's body for preparing sacred objects and will reward anyone who can return it to them. Alright, go forth. That sounds good. I just realized that I also am lacking in hirelings because a bunch of people died. Let's see. Sounds good. Sure. Actually, nah. This person. This person. There we go. Alright, I think we should all go to the inn. Although, who's that? Skinflint. Oh, okay. They look like a... They look kind of special. I guess they are.
Good day, stranger.
Give me a room. That's a good one. And also, do you
Hail
have
and
any
well
more,
met.
Wait, does he not sell anything? Refreshments, right? Got here. Bunch of crap that I sold you way back in the day. There's a yellow lab. That's so cute. Right, I'm gonna take that. That's good to me. Time to go to the gorge, and then also double check which one. Okay, Stormwall Gorge, that's gonna have one. I guess I'm trying to like get more experience through killing the things in these little bounties just so that I can be better prepared for what's coming with this end game stuff, because things are starting to get harder. So, I mean, as long as I can keep beating these things, that's kind of good. Hirelings were paid today. Woo! Pay all the hirelings. Okay. They're going to be down here. So, quick save. And just for shits and giggles to see what happens.
How about that?
Oh, what's that? Cool. But, okay, I may have been remembering this wrong. Okay, why are you in front? Roaming the ruins of... okay. So these are the ruins. Maybe it's down towards the bottom. It's possible. Wait, what's this?
That's for my friends!
Alright, Pallegina, you need to... Thank you.
That one hit true!
That's it!
Stand together!
That's it!
How are you? How's it going? Hi, Clint. Uh-oh. Now Pallegina's the one that's...
Watch your fire!
There we go.
I'm here.
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
Moss is taking root. Wonder if it's actually inside. It probably is. Not bad. I've been playing... I'm still playing Stardew Valley, but I'm playing it usually during the day when I can do the... when I can do that and then also watch my children. But this has been a fun little adventure of great story and semi-annoying combat. Okay, I think it's probably inside. Now that I have checked the top and the bottom here, it's most likely in this cave. How's the game coming along?
Shh.
Oh, wait. Wait for it. Corruptor Druid. Oh, that's not good.
Oh!
You are gonna need to do something really fast, I think. That's good. Yep, there's the green death over there. The two of us need to get the heck out of that. Okay, well, over here is fine then. Oh wait, who's been greeting Mom?
I'm...
That didn't work. Okay, that's not cool. I think I actually have to hit her with my two-hander. Just once. I don't want to have to really... I don't want to have to kill her. Or is she good? She's good? I think she's good. Alright, you guys need to kill him fast. I need to not die. Am I... Yep. Yep. Awesome. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Kill him. Please don't die. Oh, frick. Now Durance is charmed. Everything is charming. Everybody. Isn't this just fantastic? I feel like I needed to come in this way, but whatever. Nope. Nope, can't get out of there either. Dang it. You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna redo this one. Yeah, it definitely has that kind of feel to it. I think it's actually it was made by the team that worked on Baldur's Gate originally. I know it's a BioWare game that Baldur's Gate was, or at least, but Obsidian is not part of them.
Yes?
Okay, I think I'm gonna go outside and go back in from the other side. Maybe that'll help, not with the dying so fast. Everybody's getting charmed. It's that stupid little flower blossom bullshit.
Certainly.
I can go on the other side. Maybe I can... No, okay, wait.
And what does the flame
Oh, that's fine.
reveal?
Okay, what I need to do is go all the way back up here and then just be like, this is where I'm going. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I feel like what I'm gonna need to do is do that protection thing right before. Okay, still kind of annoying.
Eyes open.
But is it this one? Prayer again, yeah. You need a charm to dominate afflictions. 25 seconds, alright. It's literally gonna have to be the first thing he does. Couldn't come in over there. Oh well. Sacrificial blue. I think they saw him. Blue is still stealthing, that's so adorable. Okay, but I need you... You can't do it yet, okay. But now you can. Wait. I need everybody to not move. So like move right here. Then I need you to do your prayer against charm, and I hope this flippin' works. Because if it doesn't, this is gonna suck.
What?
Right now, everybody can go and save blue, I hope.
Love beyond sea.
Oh, wait. You need to get out of the way so that the melee can get in there.
Nothing I can do!
Alright. Now you can do your thing. That looks good.
Lavaru beyond seek!
They're immune, that's good to know. Okay, I need you to just start wailing on that thing. And me too. Because, yeah. Blue needs a heal. And then back to that thing. Oh, shite. Pelagina, I need you to hit him. No, Pelagina, come over here. And hit him. There we go. No, I need you to go back and hit that guy. I need you to do this.
I'm ready.
And I need you, no, you, to do that thing again. There we go, so now that thing is not a problem anymore. Now you can go ahead and go back to oh, nope, but you are now charmed, so I need to... Yep, that. Oh wait, can I not do that to her? No, I guess I can't, because she's charmed. Or maybe I can. Can I? Nope, I guess not. Yeah, I think he's blocked right now too, because he's not able to get through, because blue is in the way, but I don't think blue can move.
My mom.
He's healing? No, I wanted eater to get there. And I need you. There's gotta be something that can... And then... Where's that one? The rebounding one? Yeah, that one. Is she okay now? Yeah, she's okay now. Yeah, Hefe, she was charmed. And there's also, yeah, stuff in the way there. Well, at least that thing did good. I think I'm gonna need to heal blue one more time. And then go back to the...
It's no use!
My mom.
Okay. Druid.
Yeah!
This one.
That went much better.
Certainly.
I already picked that thing. Yep. Yeah, Clint, when I'm not doing when I'm doing another Stardew Valley stream, then I would totally be able to get into that mindset. Right now, I'm just trying not to die because I'm so bad at the combat in this. I'm getting better. I've gotten better. It's not my favorite aspect of this game, but it's getting there. At least I'm getting through it. Right now, I'm just trying desperately to level so that I can not immediately die every time I try to do something in the other zones. Alright, I think there's only one bounty left? Maybe? Ah, she's in... okay, she's in the new area, so I'll have to go up there. I haven't actually really done anything over there in the new areas. I just started getting quests, so let's get back to Quai Noir. Oh no, it's over here. Let's go ahead and sleep at the village first. Then... I feel like I should have been doing the bounties probably throughout each act, because it feels like each one of these bounties has been mirroring the zones in which I had access to during each act. But that's okay.
Greetings.
Rooms. Dragon's Lair sounds fun. Okie dokie. Oh, apparently my caps lock is on. Literally, you can, Clint, you can pretty much find me on any media if you look up Silent Stuffy, my YouTube name. I'm on Twitter, not as often as I check it every once in a while, and I usually just use it for game dev tweets. But Tumblr is pretty much where I usually hang out, so that's probably your best bet if you use Tumblr. Okay, let's save.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Okay, maybe she's over here. Oh, wait, no, she's right there. She's gonna be a chanter. Alright, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm probably gonna need it for everybody to not get screwed. Except for you, because I missed a loss. That's gonna be fantastic. Awesome. Alright. Okay, I think this... Yeah. Everybody's gonna have to go after this guy, because wow.
That's it!
And start doing that, because we're probably gonna need it.
That's it!
That's for my friends!
Alright. Oh, wait, no, I think he's doing good.
It's no use!
Yay! And they're dead. Woot woot. I wonder what the sapper's tome
Yes?
has. Let's find out. Guild sappers. What you got? What you got? Okay. Switches the location of the caster and one ally leaving a shockwave. Ooh, that's neat. Wall of fire? Yep. Wall of flame. Done. And this is malignant cloud. Ew. Cool. Got all that now. Thanks, Clay.
I'm here.
I will see you around on the YouTubes or wherever, on the Tumblrs. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see here. I think now I can go back to Kid Nua and drop off all of these heads and then maybe possibly see bounties later, or of new bounties and stuff.
Gelade, well done.
Another supplicant.
A formidable fortress in the old style.
Let's see.
We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
Oh, I'm definitely not. Send escort. What is this? Tank is already on assignment. I could send Smash. Let's assign Smash. I think Smash is having fun with that.
Greetings.
Okay, this guy won't be a problem. Well done, you've outdone the Ducal Palace. Mine, that's not terribly difficult. Anyway, here's your pay. One nasty troll's head for a nasty little alchemist. I'll let him know your job's done. In the meantime, here's your bounty. You may have averted another war of the Black Trees. Here's the coin we're offering. Most recent. Claimed. Here we are. Let's see. There's some ranger causing trouble out in the wilds. Then there's Galen Delgard, slaver, not exactly popular around here. Then there's some kind of cult, looks like. And here's one I haven't seen in a while. Captain Mirami, a pirate. The Ranger Fomina has been waging a one-woman campaign of terror against travelers passing through the wooded plains. Survivors report that she feeds her victims to the pack of wild animals that travel with her. A lot of folks would be glad to hear she's been dealt with. This one's got teeth. Galen Delgard, the slaver. He and his friends have been spotted in Medern Bridge. None of the local authorities are willing to touch him because he's got powerful connections back into Deer, but some nameless soul is willing to put coin down to see Galen breathe his last. It says it's personal. I'm not sure what to make of this one. Something about a murderous cult of druids led by Menpoigur. The creature goes by Devon, and it looks like she and her followers have set up a cave in the North Weald. Captain Marami mainly goes after Valayan vessels, and his crew just made landfall in Enzlog's compass. Not sure how long he's planning on staying, but this is your chance to take him down before he sets sail again. Okie dokie. I wonder what let's see, my reputations are benevolent, diplomatic, rational, honest. Apparently I'm not very passionate, but that's okay. I'm a friend of Defiance Bay, a champion of Gilded Vale, I'm a hero of Deerford Village. Twin Elms, I'm still neutral. I'm champion of the Crucible. I'm a villain for the Dozens and a terror for the House Dominel. The Fangs are neutral still too. Okay, so experience. I need I need another roughly 6,000 to level up. Okay, that's not bad. Same with these guys, yeah. Oh, except you. And yeah, I figured you guys, since you weren't in my party the entire time. Oh well. So I could go
I must say, I'm impressed.
I could go after more bounties, or I could go back to, I think I should be good. Ring finger completed. Oh. The hunt for Nedhins remains proved difficult, as the Glenfathans lied incessantly to cover for those who were responsible, and Orlan Bishalgwyn helped Havaris sort the truth out, eventually recovering every part of the dead murderer's body. Though the Glenfathans were more than willing to lie about what they had done, none of them turned violent when Havaris and the Bishwal confronted them. An Emphath ordered the Brishquin to bury the body in a new location that was less well traveled than the paths nearest Clanbrulog. Upon returning to Caednua, Havaris realized that the Emphath had never asked for Ninim's ring finger to be returned. Gross. Okay, I guess that's a thing. So these guys have been imprisoned. Where is my prison? Dungeons. Oh, I think I know where it is now. Curious to see if I can talk to these guys. Which I think I can, because the dungeon is over under here, I think.
Good day to you.
Oh, I can buy stuff from him. Cool. I'm gonna sell you a bunch of crap because I realize that I'm getting a little... to keep at least one, just in case, because I have a hoarding problem. That sounds good. Alright, armor? now I can't figure out what happened to the, where did the... I got a cloak from that thing. I wonder if it's equipped on... Kana's got it equipped or something? Oh, maybe, no, it's probably in his inventory. That's what it is.
This place, as beautiful as it can be with the absence of children.
If you have to, I wonder if you have to finish the Master Below before, you finish the game. Aha, I can talk to him. I suppose I can convince you to release me out of the kindness of your own heart? Nope.
Gods keep you.
Greetings, my lady. I'm here to maintain the cells for you. Should you take any prisoners in your travels, I'll make sure they're tended to as you see fit. Do you have any instructions for me? What do you want done with these prisoners? Show me who is master here. Oh, yeah, I want them flogged regularly. I don't need anything. Yeah, I'm not cruel and I'm not dumb. So he can just stay in there and rot. I figure it's probably optional, but at the same time, I'm wondering, like the completionist in me is kind of like, I wonder if she's got anything else for me. Yeah. So very cool that I was able to at least skip the vampire fight. That was nice. That was a nice change of pace.
This place, as
feel like
beautiful
I
as
need
it can
to
be with the
at
absence of
least
children.
get my teeth sunk into a little bit more of the Act 3 before I come back here to try to finish up the paths. Or at least maybe do the path. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I feel like I should probably stop pussyfooting around and go back here so that I can... There's an old song. I think I wanted to go see Burial Isle, actually. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, have I? Yeah, I've gotten to Act 3 at this point, so... Oh, there's a temple way up here. Oh, wait, I think I know what that's... Oh, wait, no. That's right, that's the, temple for, one of the quests. I was like, hey, a temple! Oh, right. Well, if nothing else, you know what you're in store for. I haven't really been doing... I'm doing story stuff now, so, I mean, I've been just doing random side quests and stuff like that because I was getting my butt kind of, like, kicked relentlessly, and I wanted to have at least some chance to not have to think about every single flippin' move. Alright, I think the old island... I think there's a guy that'll send me across over here, right? No? Maybe not? Oh, he's up there. Well, if you do have to go, that's okay. I understand. I'm probably only going to be streaming for another like 20 minutes or so anyway because it's getting late. So, but I wanted to at least. What was this? Dorval. Greets you with a smile, same quiet smile. Have you finished your business here? No, I'm not ready yet.
This does look like Theos' kind of place.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Okay, Happy. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for chatting with me and for just watching the stream and enjoying it. At least I hope you did. Enjoy your playthrough as well. I just realized that I just totally did this on like instinct and I totally looted that body. I am such a butt. Oh hey. Ooh, what was that? Uh-oh. Something just a shade. It's all good, just a shade.
Nice and quiet.
Stand together!
No, you are not allowed to lightning bolt me to death, but
Nice and quiet.
okay, I guess the fog still just extends to that point.
I'm here.
Slowly now.
Not even slowing!
That's for my...
Absolutely.
Slowly now.
I will leave it alone. one body I didn't want to.
My thoughts were done.
Stand together!
It's probably one of those circumstances where I've already done it once, so that's it. They're gonna kill me for it. Wow, so lots of burning people. That's fantastic. Okay, you are going to need to pray for people.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Tank and Smash have both finished their escorts. Cool.
Keeping an eye out.
Yes?
That's just the dead body, that's not a, The adventure through a doorway into a dim passage. The air is still musty. Light filters through the collapsed ceiling, a wall of piled stones and rubble blocks the way ahead. Alright, I need a better perception. What am I at right now? 12. I do not think I have enough to bump it. Still doesn't give me the perception I need. found a better bow yet? I don't think I have. I just have to suck it up and use a crossbow. I'll see if I like it better or not.
Absolutely.
What's this say? Doesn't say anything. Ah, the towering stone creature is cold and slimy with fungal growth. Its horns look sharp enough to saw through lumber.
Shh.
If this doesn't inspire faith in the gods, I don't know what will.
A wrinkle and boil carved into Woodika's statue looks painfully familiar. Okay, a great pit lies in the shadow of the statue of Woodika. No light from the surface reaches the bottom, but even so you catch flickers of a ghostly glow in the depths. A wind from the pit buffets you. It's cold. It isn't cold, but it raises goose flesh along your arms. The wind carries a whisper, low and sibilant. I'm not jumping into the pit. I'm gonna try this door first. Clear the rubble with the pry bar. You wedge your pry bar against a large stone and put all your weight into it. Your efforts dislodge the boulder, and it rolls free with a heavy groan. Other slabs and chunks of debris rake away. The massive pile creaks and rumbles, finally tumbling harmlessly away from you down the passage. Light breaks into the tunnel up ahead, growing brighter as you continue. Soon the passage ends, opening up to the shores of the burial isle. What?
That would get through.
Gotcha!
What the what? Okay, so I found a shortcut? Oh, I must have found a shortcut. Darn. I was hoping that was actually just inside. No, bear, get out of the way.
Yes?
Alright, I guess I will take the shortcut back.
Slowly now.
Into the pit. You jump, trusting in the power and benevolence of unforeseen forces to carry you safely down. Wow, that was dumb. You quickly descend into darkness. You reach terminal velocity in a matter of seconds, and the only way you know you are falling is by the wind rushing past your ears. Your salvation will come soon, you hope. Even as you wonder about the capriciousness of gods and lost souls, your arm smashes against something, the wall of the pit it seems. The pain is incredible, but you're distracted from the sting by the sudden disorientation. You're spinning and your insides roil inside you. Finally, you begin to see something in flashes. A faint light, a wide circle, chiseled stone. You hit the bottom and your final vision of a speck of sky goes suddenly dark.
Summoning your courage, you took a leap of faith into the pit at the summit of the burial isle. The fall seemed to take ages, but then, all at once, the ground rushed to meet you and end your life.
Woohoo! Wonder if there's actually supposed to be anything that can happen differently. Cool. Can I reload now? That must have been all of the peoples. Okay, I get it. I didn't get the joke until now. Ha ha ha. There we go. Can you tell how many times I've played games like this? Yeah? A grand whopping total of maybe once a long time ago? In a galaxy far away?
Yes?
Alright, so no pit for me. Nope, this way. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. Alright, now let's reach. Hefe, I hope you caught that. Don't jump into the pit. Let's go to Old Song. I'm sorry, but slow mode in combat would drive me up a flippin' wall. Are there's actually supposed to be anything in these homes? Maybe quests? Who knows? I don't need to take your egg. Or your stuff. And apparently I can't look at that, so whatever. I'm out.
Tread carefully, Estermore.
Simok. A grizzled old elf, his hair braided and dyed, stands at one end of the hall. His arms and chest are cross-hatched with a pale seams of scars. His crooked smile looks like another. It's not many Estermore who are permitted into our sacred city. Bethwell must be feeling especially soft today. Either pays no attention to the elf and instead has locked eyes with the Stelgar in front of him. He whispers to you, "Do you think he'd mind if I pet his Stelgar?" Come to hear your future at Ter Avon? The smell widens, exposing a row of yellow crooked teeth. Or to make your own at Blood Sands. What's Blood Sands? An ancient place of sacrifice, in a cave by the great elms themselves. Runstin and his Durans have been an integral part of the Glenfathan society for generations, no matter what some of the other tribes might say. Ere Glenfath has held its own against the Istermarn because some of us still understand the power of sacrifice. Does the thought make you uncomfortable? It should. It's what has kept our society alive for so long. Something else? You don't seem fond of Istermarn. I fought in the Broken Stone War and the War of Black Trees. I saw my brethren cut down defending the places of the builders, and I shed blood alongside Galvin Rhaeg himself. Now, the Estermarn seem to think that they will find a cure for their empty children among our sacred sites, or worse, that they will find sanctuary in our lands. And I've seen what happens when they set their sights on Glenfathan soil. They're desperate. The best of them want to find a cure. The worst are looking for an excuse to plunder. Isn't there room for both? In 200 years, Defiance Bay and New Ymir have outgrown their own crooked cobblestones. They rupture and reek like bloated corpses. No, inviting them into our lands would be the end of us. In my 250 years, I've led my people through 2 wars. Our borders have remained intact, and largely through the reputation of 3 tough Stelgar. I've sired a dozen children, but none have been deemed fit to take my place. I care nothing for the legacies that obsess the Estermarn lores, but it is important that my successor continue at this path. Is your role hereditary? Not entirely. We believe that the souls of our ancestors come back to us, that a strong soul may bear many more. All souls must be tested by our elders. The row looked first among my children. Their souls were weak. Ordinarily, they would turn to others in my tribe, to clan heads and their families. Ordinarily. But we share a tradition of fostering the children of other tribes, and the Anamfath of Fisher Crane has trusted his youngest to my care. And as none of my own blood are fit to take my place, the row will look next to this bog child, the kin of another Anamfath, and my foster daughter to take my place. I don't see the problem. Bog child. I have nothing but respect for Fisher Crane, but their ways are not ours. The Orlans of the Fisher Crane have lived in the Thane Bog for 1,000 years. They are cunning and furtive by nature, which serves them well when they have swamplands to hide their movements. But this will not deter the Estermarn on open ground. I wouldn't be so sure. There's greater fear in the unseen enemy. Our savagery has deterred the Estermarn from further encroachments. They still tell of our deeds in the Broken Stone War, but if a child of Fisher Crane leads our tribe, we will lose that boldness, and the Estermarn will lose their fear of us. The child will be influenced by the souls of her ancestors. In times of crisis, she will look to her kin in Thin Bog for guidance. No matter what I might try to teach her, it will not be enough. There is a way you could help. Few have the stomach for it, but I think you have the perspective to see why certain unpleasantness might be necessary. See nothing. This Roland girl has the soul of a leader. If it were passed to one of my own offspring, our tribe would remain strong. I am not killing this girl. The Druids of Blood Sands have a way to do this, and they understand the importance of a strong line of succession for 3 tough Stelgar. If you are asking me to kill this girl, I'm not doing it. This is brutal talk, even among Glenfathans. There is a house in southeast Hearthstone, next to the river. The child will be asleep, and I've arranged for her to be unattended for a time. Take her and bring her to keep her Werdra in Blood Sands. She knows what must be done. When she presents you with the liquid essence, bring it back to me. No. What will she do with the child? Have you seen the rituals of Blood Sands? She will sacrifice her. It's the only way to distill her essence. What evil is this? To murder a child over a matter of politics? We cannot allow this corruption, this madness to thrive. I won't do this. I do not relish the deed, but 2 centuries of leadership have taught me that all things bear a cost. Consider it well, Estermar. I am not above rewarding those who are of service. Please tell me that I don't have to do this. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't feel like talking to this guy anymore. A young man approaches you with a swift and purposeful stride. While you've never met him before, he has the same stern, wild look as Smock. He doesn't speak until he's right next to you. When he does, his voice is quiet. Wait, I saw you speaking with my father. What's this about? He's asked you to sacrifice Vela, hasn't he? Maybe he's right about the 3 Tostelga growing weak, but if this is the price of strength, it isn't worth it. The tribes have survived this long because we've stuck together. Barely more than a child himself, and yet he speaks wisdom, compassion, a pity his own people do not deem him fit to lead. I would never hurt the child. You do not seem like one who would, but my father will find someone who will. He doesn't give up on an idea easily, but there may be a way to stop him. There's an herbalist among the Ovates of the Golden Grove. Belda, that's her name. He'll gather southeast of here, by the river. She could brew a poison. Samok wouldn't know the difference until it's too late. Jesus. Why not return the child to her birth parents? It's complicated. The child sent to be fostered by another tribe isn't allowed to return. Unfortunately, explaining that we're shielding her from my father would make matters much worse for both tribes. Let me guess. If you die, yeah. It's not like that. The Rao have already determined that my soul isn't strong enough. Whoever follows my father, it won't be me. There's an easier way to kill him. His warriors would surround him you in no time. Besides, it's simplest if this happens quietly. I gotta think about this. I hope you don't have to think too hard about it. With another glance, Smokshin backs towards the door. I'm warning you now, Estermar. Don't go anywhere near Vela. I'm my father's son in one regard, anyway.
Estremor.
Elf holds a chipped wooden pipe. The sweet smoke wafting from the bowl makes you dizzy. Welcome, Estermor. I've got herbs and potions for sale. Looking for something to ease your travels or something to make them more interesting? Her teeth and gums are stained brown. White leaf. Nice way to spend an afternoon. And the following night. And most of the next day. I hear you can make certain poisons. Poisons? I only deal in tonics that heal and enlighten. Scales. Of course, many beneficial substances can be harmful when taken in great quantities, but that's just Wethra's way of keeping all things in balance. Really? What kind of substances? Oh, there's plenty. Concentrated carogolin, undistilled spider venom, rotten blood moss extract, cave coral mixed with skein bone. Why would you want something like that? Sure, I will be a little dishonest. Poor thing. Here, take this. She gives you a vial filled with dark fluid. It works slowly, but this will send him back to the cycle kindly enough. Just see it doesn't get misplaced. Half of that dose would kill an Was there anything else? Yeah, sure, I'll look at your stuff. Oh my god, it's got it. I have to have it. Okay. No, not getting the child. Oh my god.
Hail, Estremor.
Though his eyes are closed and his posture still, the man before you keeps his head aimed at you as if carefully following your movements. Hail to you, may your time in the Golden Grove be enriching. If you are in need of services, speak with Leda, she will see to your concerns. When is the golden... Oh, never mind. It's fine, it's fine. Bark feels warm, the roots almost seem to twine around your hand. Aw, it was giving me a hug, or handshake. Golden leaves flash and shine as they fall from trees. Who's this guy? Welcome to the Golden Grove, Trevor.
Estremor?
Do you seek the wisdom of a herbalist, or simply to bask in Wethra's glory? High Ovet Orona leads us. She sometimes journeys to Elmshore to renew her strength, however. She's there now with some of her closest followers, in fact. Rona's a mighty elm among us. She's lived for generations. There are none who understand the world as well as she. We are fortunate to have her wisdom to answer questions. Why, you must meet her for yourself. She's wise and kind. She's led as order from the beginning, yet she walks among us and gives freely of herself. That is why so many of us cherish about her. She is present among us in ways that the gods never are. We are the Oviets, druids, philosophers, and students of nature. We gather here to share our knowledge and celebration. Many travelers come to us for portents and remedies. Leda understands the cures and poisons of nature like no other. What do you believe? We believe that knowledge is found in the earnest exploration of the natural world. We do not, as some have said, oppose the gods. We simply believe that we have found a brighter, more peaceful path than devotion. Okay.
What?
I'm here.
What's that?
You have stayed true to our cause, Inquisitor, when so many others have not. For every heretic we confess, for every betrayer that burns on our pyres, new sheep continue to flock to Iavara Exencios. But not you. I underestimated you in the beginning, but no longer. It is not for honor that I summoned you today, but for duty. Too many of our own have confessed upon the wheel and the rack and the flame. Too many of our faithful have had their minds poisoned by the Kratom witch. The tide is against us now. We have but one option. Iavara's following must see her exposed for what she is. She must confess her heresy before my court. Not in Kratom, surely. Their lord has embraced her heathen faith and protects her with his army. But in Oceanus, things would be different. The king of Oceanus is a sinful man. We have helped him to see the error of his ways, and now he fears for his soul. He would pay any price for absolution. You have already done much for the Inquisition. I wouldn't ask this were there any other choice.
Something's wrong. What are you trying to give me? Balls. I need to be smarter or have more resolve. I have neither. Yeah, I figured that was what's gonna happen. If I don't survive this, which I don't think I'm gonna... This is gonna suck.
If you're holding any...
Oh, and she fell. Again.
Lava, lava.
How may I help?
What?
those spells too.
That one hit through. That work? And now you should be able to do your thing.
How did you finally get pulled over there? I think you need to... And I think you need to help him? I think you need to... And then do... You're rapidly running out of spells there, bucko. Yeah, because I think I'm out of those other spells, so... Wow, not exactly sure how, but it did.
If we don't rest soon, you're going to have to carry me the rest of the way, hmm?
This could be a problem. But we'll find out, I guess.
At once. Not sure how I feel about this. Hope that helps.
So we lived...
Yes?
Hey.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Okay. What happens now there, buddy? Do I go outside and everybody's just hunky-dory, or do I have to fight every single person outside? Okay, cool. Cool. I don't know if there is a place that I can rest, but I feel like I need to, so I'm just gonna do it right here. I can't camp in this area. Well, balls. Alright, oh, please don't be combat. Two identical women seem to fade into view as they move away from the giant trees that camouflage them. Their skin is tree bark, ridged and scaly, wreathed in curling tangle roots, buds, and blooms. Their hair hangs beneath the shade of serrated leaves like the drooping branches of the elms above, and the pupils of their eyes are encircled by hundreds or even thousands of concentric rings, as if to mark the accumulated wisdom of millennia.
Turn around, flesh creature. Outsiders are not permitted to approach the elms.
Do you not feel it, sister? Something familiar. An ancient soul, like the other one. Another defiler, no doubt. Let us fell her and be troubled no more. It would pay the debt of her predecessor.
So it would seem, Rhiannon. But we must not hasten to judgment. I see a different motive here. Different questions in these eyes.
What of it, young trespasser? Is it as my sister says? Or are you here to stain this place with foul deeds?
That one.
Really, sister? And you wonder why your leaves begin to fall out before midsummer? Clearly that man did not want to be followed. Whatever the relationship here, I suspect it is anything but cordial. The answer is yes, old one. We crossed paths with Theos not long ago, and we can tell you where he went. But I find it curious that anyone would seek him out. Suspicious, even. If we are to help you find him, we would know why.
I don't fully know myself.
Ridiculous. Why would you pursue a man like that without knowing why?
Are you so agitated by recent events, sister? How many have come to the Elms over the years with no better an explanation? These two share a link that extends beyond lifetimes. It was bound to bring them here, sooner or later. But that's what this is really about, isn't it? You are tied to him. I see it now. You are awakened. Your soul is awake, and something once buried deep now wells to the surface. Past overwhelms present, closes in around you. Your time has nearly reached its end. I am sorry to tell you this, but Theos cannot give you what you seek. Nor can any man. An awakening cannot be undone, any more than your past can be undone.
What'd she mean? I thought Merwold said this is permanent. Not come down this road together to be refused passage by a pair of talking saplings. Aditso, there must be some way to be chained to such a past. A bitter and grievous thing, Watcher. So this has all been for nothing, and I'm going to lose my mind.
The soul is formless without a past to shape it. Did you truly expect to be able to wipe it away?
I'd rather have tried to put things right. A noble thought, but for the lifetimes that separate you from your problems.
However, as much as my sister speaks truly that there is no way back from an awakening, there may yet be a way forward. Would you agree, Shiva?
I would. Were the way not so likely to end in death.
Death may be preferable to what lies in store for me.
It may, but not all deaths are alike, and the man you pursue is versed in thousands of them.
The man Theos you must already know by now. You are linked by a common past. Something about it lingers within you, festering, unresolved. What it is I cannot see any more than you. And without that knowledge, your doom is certain. But were you to learn the source of this discord, perhaps it could be put to rest. Though it is equally possible it will trouble you as much now as it did then, and merely speed your condition to its end.
My past comes in pieces. How do I unlock the rest?
You might wait for it to come on its own, of course. But when it comes, it will replace your sanity's last breath. Such is the nature of your condition.
Or you could learn it from someone who already knows.
It is said the gods made his memory perfect, that he may never forget his charge. If he ever knew, he still does.
Not that he would tell you, of course.
You have followed the right person for the wrong reason, it seems. We see it often beneath the elms. The soul dragging mind and body to unknown places for unfathomable reasons. You may have wandered into Theos's path many times, in many lifetimes, without an awakening to show you why.
The only thing that's certain is you did not find what you sought.
He has gone down beneath the tower to a place older than we, where the people of Engwith once walked. He makes his way to the buried city, sun and shadow.
May he stay down there and rot with the remains of his people.
He may yet. He won't be returning the way he came, that much is certain. He opened a secret path in the tower's base, and saw it destroyed behind him through some vile means.
We know of one. On the burial isle, through the court of the penitents, Braeth Yaman. A shortcut, in fact.
Don't be cruel, sister. The way my sister speaks of is not for the faint of heart. A great pit at the center of a forgotten court, where faiths were judged in place of crimes. To most, it is simply a gateway to death. With the help of the gods, it can take you where you want to go. The pit is said to have been a means of judgment by the gods. Those cast into it are meant to die. It is that way you must pass to reach Sun and Shadow. The court is old. We do not know much for certain, but it would seem only the gods themselves can grant passage. No more than a ruin now. It is older than we, a place for the trial of heretics. We were not here to witness it, but at one time there was a group that refused to acknowledge the gods. Neither the first nor the last, of course, but these were numerous and all put on trial for it. Those who did not repent were cast into the pit and imprisoned below. The fall killed them, of course. The prison was not for people but for their souls, and their sentences were eternal. It is said that many of the condemned repented and were permitted by the gods to ascend from the pit, so long as they pledged their service to one of them. But these are old legends. Behind us is Ter Evron, said to pierce the shroud itself and a place of communion with all gods. If ever there was a time for prayer, you have found it.
Not the only way. Just the only one that doesn't end with your body impaled on jagged rocks.
I would pray first to those gods you like best. I hope for your sake the feeling is shared.
None.
Ter Evron is also called the Hall of Stars, and the stars show us the allegiances of the gods. When stars are in conjunction, we know the gods they represent are aligned as well. You should choose a place to pray where you'll be closest to those you want to hear you. If a god stands alone, you should pray to that god. If they band together, you should address them all. Choose your words wisely, for all gods expect proper homage, and none has patience for fools. What do you wish to know?
The same way that you are no doubt able to peer into the ether and experience the souls of others. It is something we are born with, some more, some less. A gift common to many creatures of the wilds. You share certain similarities with the man you pursue. For your sake, I pray they are few and of no consequence.
This soul has a will all its own. Its needs and whims are seldom understood, but they follow them all the same.
There is something about this place that reaches beyond our understanding, something like a beacon. The elms have a way of uniting souls that have been seeking one another, with or without their owner's awareness. Sometimes it is for love, sometimes for vengeance, sometimes for peace. Often it is for no reason we will ever know. In your case, let us hope it is for peace.
Or vengeance.
I don't know about you.
There is little to be said about us, for we are bound here, caretakers and defenders of this place. Our journey has been over time, but not distance, measured in observations, but not experiences. We have seen the elms grow tall. We have seen cities built, burned, and built again. The only constant has been the tower, a silent companion through the ages. You can imagine why this recent destruction has stirred my sister so.
If you do nothing else, make that man pay for what he did here.
We will tell you what we can. Before you go, tell me this, old one. I'm curious. If you were to subdue your enemy, what would you do with him? What would give you peace?
Wish to undo the harm he's caused.
You would need to have twice as many lifetimes as he to repair his savage work.
But perhaps there are strides you can make.
All the same, think on this matter. Be assured in your course, In the end, it may mean all the difference, not just to his soul, but to yours. And be warned, some questions have answers that can never be learned, and it is those that trouble the soul above all others. May you find an answer to yours.
Go back to Cade New, see this quest thing, and then go probably end the stream because I am tired.
If we don't rest soon,
This place,
you're going to have to carry me the
beautiful
rest
as
of
it
the
can
way.
be with the absence of children.
The court of bowing ashes stands a towering Audra statue intertwined with living trees. Dating back to the Ingwithians, it is believed to resemble an Orlan ruler of that lost empire. Though the natural progress of time has done some damage to it, the Glenfathans remember one act of vandalism against it from the early colonial days. During the chaos of the Broken Stone War, Adir explorers ventured deep into Air Glenfath, made their way to the Court of Bowing Ashes, and scaled the statue to break loose a single eye, large as an owlman's head, and made a pure Audra ban. Most of the members of that band were captured and killed by the Glenfathans, but the eye was never recovered. In the recent years, rumors have spread through the eastern reach that a new owner of the eye has been attempting to sell it through covert markets. The Enfathma of at least 3 tribes would reward anyone who recovered it. Kana. I think Kana could do it. Going into a dungeon probably soon. I'll probably do mechanics for now. Alright, now I'm gonna save because I want to talk to Aloth, but alright, save game. Talk to Aloth. Alright, thank you for joining me this time around, guys. Sorry for the interruption earlier, but everything's fine, obviously. That's why I kept streaming. I think I might be able to stream tomorrow night, so I'll continue this adventure then. And have a good night.